Hi everyone, welcome back to Cornelius's YouTube channel. Do you have experience applying for a visa without any knowledge? Or are you applying for the first time? But don't you worry if you have no idea at all, because our guest today will share her visa application journey with us. So please stay tuned and click the subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated on our next vlog. Okay, so let's welcome our guest from the Philippines, Miss Conswa. Wow, I like your hair. Thank you. So she is married to a Croatian, and today she will tell us about her experience in applying for her visa. So, Miss Conswa, can you tell us the story on how you applied a visa to Croatia, or what steps did you took first? To be honest, I started from scratch and I had no idea how to do it. I tried to research on YouTube, but most of the information is about Schengen visa, K1 visa, and much more. I also tried to get some information from Google, but it was not enough and very confusing. So you don't find any specific information? No? Mm-hmm. I also asked some YouTuber Filipinos who got married in Croatia, but they did not answer. So my husband and I help each other to figure everything out. Really? So the first step was we did inquiry. I emailed to the Croatian consulate in Manila. They gave us the list, but I am not satisfied and a little bit confused. So I emailed to the Croatian embassy in Jakarta to compare and gather additional information. Wait a minute. You mean there is no Croatian embassy in the Philippines? Yes, they only have consul. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the embassy answered me and they give us a lot of information. I really like it very much because it's accurate and detailed. They even give us an updates and instructions. Wow, that's great. So they provide complete and specific requirements for the spouse visa. Absolutely, yes. You mentioned that you were confused about the consul's requirements. What was it, and what's the difference with the embassy requirements? Actually, they are almost the same when it comes to the list of requirements. Only the ticket confuses me. The consul requires a round-trip ticket, while the embassy requires one-way ticket only. So the embassy is very specific, and they have included additional information. They have also attached some information that is very helpful. The information is provided to you. You just need to read and understand it carefully. Wow. So the first requirements is a visa application. It says it should be printed or filled out and signed by the applicant, but on my experience, they really require you to apply online. So just check this website. Okay. Then second is travel document. It is passport. It should be new or not expiry. And the third one is face photograph. It's an ID or visa ID. The size is 35 by 45 mm. Don't you worry, you can check out the website. They have all the information. The marriage certificate. It should be legalized or apostilled. So before it was red ribbon, but now they do like apostilled. So you must have the marriage certificate, which is apostilled. Then copy of the passport of the Croatian members. So it's either your husband's, wife, your spouse, something like that. So you should have the copies of the passport. Then travel health insurance. And it is valid for the territory of Croatia, so you cannot apply an insurance in the Philippines, so it should be in Croatia. And the minimum coverage is 30,000 euro. So the next one is airplane ticket, only reservation for the ticket. Then the last one is spouse of Croatian citizen are exempt. So they really specify that if you are spouse of the Croatian citizen, you don't need to pay. So you are free for the visa fee. That is really accurate information for the spouse visa, but I recommend you to ask there as well because you never know if there are changes or additional new updates, so you better ask there also. I totally agree with you. They should ask there as well. So, what did you do as a next step? We compiled all the necessary requirements and I have also followed those instructions. So please read and understand all the information carefully. That is very important. When you submitted your online form, make a note of a PIN or code because you will be asked at the visa officer if your document cannot be found. So you have to take note everything. Okay. By the way, they give us two options where you can submit your application. The first one, you can submit to VFS Manila or in Jakarta. Of course, I prefer Manila because it's in the Philippines. If you have money, then you can go to Jakarta. I heard it is faster than Manila because VFS will send the document to Jakarta also. But I think that's not necessary. That's why we have the VFS. So we don't need to go far. Yes, I also hear that it is better if you go directly to the embassy, but make it sure you have all the documents prepared. But I think it's not necessary. That's why we have a VFS. So we do not have to go far. So it's just an option. Most Filipinos make the application in Manila. Yes, I agree. After I submit, I go to the website where I can find the VFS Visa Center. And there is no virtual interview. You have to be there. During the time of my application, they announced on their website that there is no appointment. You can only come in person, which means you can submit the application anytime. But you should find out about the dates beforehand. Were you worried because there was no appointment? No, because they really provide all the information. You can also email them anytime. It's okay. If you ever confuse or hesitate, they can just email and ask them because they provide complete information. That's good. Once I choose my desired date, I book both of the ticket and place to stay. If you have a family near in the center, then it's better to stay there to save money. But if it's far away, I would not recommend because you have to get there early because of, many applicants and the traffic. Right, I remember I was almost late for my interview because of the traffic and, it's better to live close to the place. So when I left Manila, I had one more day before I applied because I wanted to review all the documents and to get some rest. So I went there at the Croatian BFS. It's in upstairs. You can ask also the security guard. And I suggest taking only the necessities because all bags have to be dropped off at the baggage room and you also have to take only the documents, a pen, a wallet. If you wish to bring your phone but turn it off, they don't allow to turn on your phone. Okay, so that makes sense because it distracts all the interviewers. So can you tell us more? Well, the BFS security staff is active, so you can always ask them when or which room you will be screened and interviewed. During the time, it took a while because Netherlands and Croatia applicants are mixed. When I entered the room for the Netherlands and Croatia, you also have to fill out a form and give it in at the Croatia windows. Then you just need to wait until your name are called. Then be ready and organize. They will check all your documents and you have also to pay. If the spouse visa is exempt for the visa fee, but for the express service like courier, logistics, you need to pay. You need to bring money. Don't you worry, everything are posted on their website, so check it out. Wait, I just need to clarify. There is no fee for the spouse visa. Even if there is no fee for the visa, they should still bring money for the courier or logistics services. Well, I thought of that when I submitted my application. Some of the applicants failed because they did not bring enough money. Even if you have money at the ATM, you should bring it, guys. You should withdraw it, because if you miss it, you will come back next day. Your time, effort, money will be wasted. So you can pick up the result if you are in Manila, but outside the city or out of town, you will be asked for the address. So you just need to provide the complete address, which is easy to find. Then they will give you the receipt, which you must keep because it contains a code that you can use to track the status of your application. When they say you can go home, then you need to go home also. Don't you worry, they will email you the updates of your visa applications. They will text or email. So, Ms. Conswa, you shared a great piece of information that is very useful. I would love to ask more, and I am curious how the interviewers ask you. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time, so we will do it on our next episode. So I hope you will be available. Sure, no problem. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed and got some information about this episode. Before I end this video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe our YouTube channel and please hit the notification bell so that you will be updated to our next upload. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.